By the time a child reaches the age of 5, an invisible divide has already begun to form. You see it in the classroom, on the playground, and during homework. Some children can sit with a complex problem, navigate a multi-layered story, and maintain focus for 30 minutes or more. Others are restless, reactive, and struggle to engage with anything that doesn't offer an immediate digital reward. This gap isn't just about personality. Recent government-backed studies on toddlers have revealed a startling truth. The fight-or-flight stress response, triggered by fast-paced media in early childhood, actually reshapes the brain's architecture. By understanding the science behind this early stimulation, we can see exactly why some children enter their school years significantly ahead of their peers, and how you can ensure your child is on the right side of that divide. The research on children under 5 is clear. Fast-paced content tricks the developing brain into a state of survival. When a toddler is exposed to constant rapid-fire cuts and flashes, their prefrontal cortex, the center for logic and self-control, goes offline. Instead, they operate from the reactionary part of the brain. Now, consider what happens when that child turns 6, 7, or 8. If their brain was trained to spend years in a reaction loop, they arrive at primary school with a deficit in what scientists call sustained attention. While their peers are building the mental stamina to follow complex narratives, the overstimulated child is still looking for the next dopamine hit. They are physically sitting in a classroom, but their nervous system is still tuned to a frequency that moves 10 times faster than a teacher's voice. This is why children who have been protected from that early imagined peril suddenly appear more advanced. They haven't been overclocked by their environment. By ages 5 and beyond, the child who was raised with strategic silence and slow-paced storytelling has a massive biological advantage. Because they were given the 10-second window to process information as toddlers, their prefrontal cortex is physically more robust. They have developed executive function, the ability to plan, focus, and remember instructions. On this channel, mastering these biological milestones is exactly what we focus on. So if you want to keep these high-level strategies in your parenting toolkit, don't forget to hit subscribe. You're training YouTube to prioritize these evidence-based strategies in your feed, ensuring you never miss a useful tool to help your child reach their full potential. Thank you. In a study of school-aged children, those who had high-quality, narrative-driven interactions in their early years scored significantly higher in active synthesis. This is the ability to take separate pieces of information and bridge the gaps to form a logical conclusion. While other children are waiting to be told the answer, these high performers are already weightlifting with their thoughts. They aren't just smarter, they are more resilient to the distractions of the modern world. For the 5 to 8-year-old, storytelling is the ultimate training ground. But there is a distinct difference between watching a story and synthesizing one. Children who move beyond the age of 5 with a mastery of narrative arc, understanding beginning, middle, and end, have a cognitive map that their peers lack. When a child is exposed to slow-paced content that respects their processing speed, they learn to internalize logic. They can predict outcomes. They can empathize with complex character motives. They can handle abstract concepts. Based on this science and philosophy, parents who wanted a deep-thinking, intentional narrative developed StoryRoar to help mitigate the effects of fast, fragmented media. The platform has seen a rise in parents who are keen to move children away from the frantic, jumpy chaos of fast media and into the calm, thoughtful world of deep storytelling. Instead of feeling rushed and overwhelmed, a child learns to pause, wonder, and think. That shift from imagined peril to deep thinking is what makes Story Roar different. By the end of their storytelling journey, these children aren't just better at reading, they are better at reasoning. They have been trained to value depth over speed. Now, the guidance for under fives to avoid AI toys and fast-paced videos exists for a reason. It protects the brain's natural timing. As your child grows into the 5 to 8-year-old bracket, the goal shifts from protection to optimization. You are no longer just avoiding a negative, you are actively building a superior cognitive foundation. Trust your instincts when you see the difference in your child's behavior. The calm, focused, and logical child isn't an accident. They are the result of an environment that prioritized connection over stimulation. By choosing high-level, slow-paced storytelling, you are giving your child the tools to outperform, outthink, and outlast a world of distraction. You are training a mind that doesn't just react to the world, but seeks to understand and lead it.